All right, let's dive right in. Did you know that Sarpy County is officially Nebraska's fastest growing county? And with all that incredible growth comes an absolutely massive amount of real estate activity. Whether you're a property investor trying to spot a deal, a home buyer doing your due diligence, or maybe you're just doing some local genealogy research on your family, there is a literal treasure trove of valuable property data sitting out there online. And honestly, the best part? It's completely free, as long as you know exactly where to look. So welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to completely bypass those expensive commercial data providers, and I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock Sarpy County property records entirely on your own.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the Sarpy data ecosystem. Then we'll master the CAMA portal, move on to property values and protests, navigate historical land deeds, and finally wrap up with tracking taxes and receipts.
Okay, Section 1, the Sarpy data ecosystem and meeting the big three.
So first things first, property records in Sarpy County aren't just sitting together in one giant digital folder. They're actually distributed across three primary statutory offices. You've got the assessor, who handles valuations and mapping. You have the register of deeds, dealing with the legal recording of land instruments. And then there's the treasurer, who takes care of tax billing and collection. Now, while they all use different online portals, they are super conveniently centralized in the physical world at the 1102 building on East 1st Street in Papillion. But more importantly for our online research, they are all synced digitally via a uniform parcel ID system.
Moving to Section 2, master the CAMA portal, which is really your search starting point.
Let's go ahead and bust some jargon right out of the gate. CAMA stands for Computer-Assisted Mass Appraisal. When you hear county officials or real estate pros casually talking about the CAMA system, they're literally just referring to the software platform the county uses to track detailed property data and valuations. Now, specifically, Sarpy County uses a system called Capture-Z. This system is your completely free gateway to finding site addresses, legal descriptions, structural details like, the square footage, and current assessed values. You don't need to create an account, and there's absolutely no paywall. So the absolutely crucial thing here is knowing exactly how to use this tool. Step 1, you want to visit the Sarpy County Property Search Portal online. Step 2, you can search by physical address, the owner's name, or a legal description like the subdivision lot number. Actually, a really quick troubleshooting tip here. If you get one of those annoying no results found errors, try simplifying your search. Literally just type in the owner's last name or the street number and name, but drop the suffix, like leave out drive or avenue. Once you do find the correct property, Step 3 is the most important part of this whole process. Extract the 9-digit parcel ID. Write it down, save it, whatever you need to do. That 9-digit number is essentially the skeleton key you're going to need to unlock all the other county portals seamlessly.
Just to help you grasp the sheer massive volume of data we're talking about here. 75,000. For the 2026 valuation cycle, the Sarpy County assessor is tracking roughly 75,000 unique parcels. And that's actually up from about 74,000 the year prior. Every single one of those parcels has a highly detailed data sheet sitting online right now, completely free for you to explore.
All right, Section 3, Property Values and Protests. Let's understand your assessment.
This is, without a doubt, the single most common question homeowners ask when they open their mail. Why on earth did my home valuation increase? Well, you have to remember, in a fast-growing area like Sarpy County, things like new residential developments, maybe a new local water park, or just general market shifts can naturally drive up property values. But if you look at your notice and see a massive jump that just feels totally incorrect, this is exactly where your new CAMA portal skills come in handy. You can literally use the search tool to pull up your neighbors' homes and compare properties that have similar square footage, lot sizes, and age. If your home's valuation is just wildly out of step with similar homes on your exact street, it might definitely be worth investigating further. But hey, before you dispute anything with the county, we really need to clarify a crucial difference, and that's assessed value versus market value. The assessed value is the number determined by the county specifically for calculating your property taxes. On the flip side, market value is what a willing buyer would actually pay for your home on the open real estate market today. As a quick tip, if you want to get a decent sense of market value, you can always jump over to alternative online tools like Zillow to check out recent home sales in your neighborhood. While the county definitely doesn't use Zillow for their math, knowing what homes are actually selling for gives you a really solid, realistic benchmark for whether your assessed value is reasonable or not.
Now, if you do decide to take action and protest, you absolutely must follow the assessor's strict annual schedule. Preliminary values are posted online starting January 15th. From there, you have until late February, usually right around February 27th or 28th, to contact the assessor's office for a preliminary review to discuss whether that valuation actually reflects the market value. If that informal chat doesn't resolve it, the official time period to file a formal valuation protest, and that requires Form 422, is strictly between June 1st and June 30th. Definitely mark those dates on your calendar because missing them means you are officially locked in for the entire year.
Moving right along to Section 4, Navigating Historical Land Deeds and Uncovering the Chain of Title.
If you're doing any kind of title research or diving into genealogy, you really need to know these two essential legal terms. Grantor, that's the party who transfers, sells, or conveys the title to the real estate. Just think of them as the seller. Grantee, that's the party who receives the title. Think of them as the buyer. Knowing exactly who the grantor is and who the grantee is, well, that's literally the only way you're going to successfully search through the historical deed indexes.
Interestingly enough, your search strategy actually has to change entirely depending on what year you're looking for. Sarpy County split their deed searching into two very distinct eras online. The Modern Records portal, which runs via Tyler Technologies, houses documents from November 1st, 1990 up to the present day. But if you're doing historical research on properties dating between 1857 and 1990, you have to use a completely separate portal called the Historical Grantor/Grantee Index. So just make absolutely sure you choose the right portal based on your specific timeline. Okay, get ready, because here is an incredible insider tip. While you can search those indexes and find out exactly who bought what and when for free, you actually cannot download the certified images of those deeds for free online. But by doing a little bit of legwork on the free portals to find the specific book and page numbers of the document, you can literally just email the recorder's office at recorder@sarpy.gov and request copies. They only charge a nominal statutory fee of $1.50 per page. I'm telling you, this little trick helps you avoid paying massive, inflated fees to commercial title search websites.
Next up, Section 5, Tracking Taxes and Receipts, Verifying Your Payments. Let that number right there just sink in for a second. 1.61%. That is the average property tax rate in Nebraska. And depending on your specific local taxing district, it can even reach up to 2% of a property's assessed value. Because the tax burden here is quite high, careful tax tracking isn't just a good idea. It is an absolutely essential part of real estate due diligence in Sarpy County. And that brings us to the Treasurer's self-service portal, which is basically mandatory for homeowners today. The county is actually no longer statutorily required to mail you physical, paper tax receipts when you pay your bill. Instead, you're expected to use the portal. And hey, remember that 9-digit parcel ID we found earlier? Use that to verify your payment compliance and print your official paid tax receipts for free. It is also a vital tool during tax season. You can use it to verify the exact amount of school levies you paid so you can claim school district property tax credits on your state income tax return. You can also verify your automatic state-allocated property tax credits there. Oh, and as a really cool bonus tip, if you think you maybe overpaid your taxes years ago, the county site links directly to the Nebraska State Treasurer's Unclaimed Property Database. That's another fantastic free resource to search for associated funds under your name.
Finally, Section 6, the master workflow, bringing it all together.
Okay, let's wrap this up with a final recap. If you follow this simple 3-step master workflow, you will have absolutely everything you need to bypass commercial data providers entirely. Step 1. Always start at the CAMA portal to confirm the property details and secure that crucial 9-digit parcel ID. Step 2. Take that exact parcel ID over to the Treasurer's portal to verify your tax standing and grab your receipts. Step 3. Use the owner names and legal descriptions you found in Step 1 to run searches in the Deeds portal so you can track historical ownership and title history. It's highly structured, it is incredibly efficient, and best of all, it is completely free. Now, just before we officially wrap up, a very quick disclaimer. This explainer provides guidance on accessing public records. It is not a substitute for professional, legal, or real estate advice. Property laws, tax rates, and digital accessibility can and definitely do change, so you should always verify the final details with local Sarpy County authorities or your own legal professionals.
So I want to leave you with this final thought today. What hidden history, overpaid taxes, or unclaimed credits might be sitting right there in your own property's records just waiting to be discovered? You have the roadmap now, you have the digital skeleton keys, and it literally doesn't cost a single dime to look. Go pull up your property on the Sarpy County database today and see what you find. And hey, if you have any questions or end up discovering something fascinating, be sure to share your experiences in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer, and keep exploring.